Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This lady went upstairs. She flipped half of the book at once. She literally got a chunk of pages, flipped them, and was like, Mom's handwriting. Girl, shut up. Girl, hush. Leave me alone. And then I feel like they're trying to imply that Patty came in her dream to tell, hey Tarante. I feel like they're trying to imply that Patty came to her in her dream to warn her. I feel like that's the implication. And if that's the implication, then Patty is just as useless as I think she is. Because, girl, I need you to speak in sentences and in words. I don't need you to come hold my hand and then you taking me to McDonald's Playland so we can go get a dang McDouble. I need you to tell me clearly, girl, you in danger. I need you to tell me, like, baby, you need to be careful because this man is gonna come put you in that shower and you're not gonna get out. Just like I got in that kiddie pool and didn't get out.
Tell me to check the Book of Shadows.
Tell me to check the book.
Nah.
Something. Patty said, I know I wasn't there for you before and I'm not gonna start now.
I'm dead. It don't affect me.
But
Patty
wasn't Prue
said, hmm.
but wasn't Prue also the one when the Book of Shadows was giving her hint she wasn't taking the hint?
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Open
Prue, the book kept opening and Prue just walked on off. She said, that ain't got nothing to do with what we got going on. And she walked off. She sauntered off.
Anyways,
I can't. This is, and then why is this such a quick scene? Why did she find the information that quick?
she
Usually
should
they
have
have to
flicked through a
search.
couple pages.
They have to flip a little bit. They have to, like, we just watched this woman cross-referencing and going to Desiderata and all of that. And she going to El Dorado and whatnot, so she can go find unbecoming. But then now you telling me she just flips and it's just okay. And how did Patty know? You know what? We already talked about that. It's okay that Patty knew because this is apparently a lore in the witch world. Okay. I got a place in my head for that now.
And it's not even like she noticed her mother's handwriting first, but oh, what's this? It was demon if it like you didn't find that. You didn't find that one bit.
No.
That was terrible.
And then why didn't Patty use some kind of magic to make the page look pretty? She just she literally just got a ballpoint.
No illustrations,
No
nothing.
illustrations, no nothing, no
It's better
triquetra.
than that permanent marker Phoebe did for Cole.
Phoebe said she was going to use that Sharpie, and y'all are going to remember this until the end of time.
This is important. That's what she said.
Phoebe said this is very important, and this Sharpie is going to bleed through the pages, and all these other pages that are important, they're going to be stained, and that's okay because I need y'all to know about this man having good wee wee and
yeah,
and having good
and
stamina. Like, I mean, it's
Just like
clear as day.
those pointless tips that bastard left.
That Piper's concubine. I would have ripped that page out and burned it because who you giving a tip to? Bye. But why is she there? Doesn't Prue have a job? This just feels.
Don't you got meetings to go to?
Don't you have meetings, girl? Claire is 2 steps away from firing you. You need to be at work. Claire had already came in and said, "Girl, I'm sorry to tell you, but Buckland's is about to go under. You need to be at work. Why is she there? Is this on a?
And didn't you just have your sister there working with you? Then she quit.
Yeah,
I will be looking at you sideways if
this
I
is
was your
giving.
boss.
And then what? Like, I'm just not understanding. It's given that we needed Prue there to needle Piper to remind. How? So you're telling me that Prue saw that in the Book of Shadows and she then immediately drove to Quake so she could needle Piper? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. The editing on that was strange. I don't like. Shut up, Kevin. I have to say this before I forget. Number one, how in God's name did Patty know all that? Patty knew all of that. I don't understand. Like, girl, be for real. And these like y'all said, these surface level fears, this I'm scared of elevate. I mean, clearly Barbas can use those surface level fears, but it's like, wouldn't it be more meaningful if I don't know. Shut up, Galen. I feel like I can get around that. So Prue went from looking at this woman like she was weird, like she was strange, like she was some outcast freak who didn't deserve to live, to now being like, well, Tangela gave me this, and so I'm going to use it to go help some other women. Okay, but when this woman was literally frightened for her life just the night before, you laughed at her. You looked at her like she was stupid, and you ran out of there like what she was doing didn't make sense. But now all of a sudden you need to go help other people. And this is what I mean when I say they clock in and clock out. At times it doesn't make sense. I will say this. I do like I like that little exposition of Prue being afraid of the water. I like the way it was presented because it didn't feel like Piper was calling her out. It felt more like Prue runs from that and she doesn't like to admit that she's afraid of swimming. And so like she's so focused on trying to protect them that she's not giving herself a chance. So I like the way that was presented. I'm gonna say that everything else is a little whatever, but I like that. The way I be cooked, Barbara will take, baby, listen. I would be like, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so afraid. Shut up, Colin. Don't say that. Don't
Does
say
she even go to work this episode?
Apparently not. She's not going to Buckland's. Apparently she's just gonna go start warning these other witches. And we finna get my girl. I mean, right here, Phoebe is, with this woman having this affair. But the woman she's going to go see, that's my baby. Because she thought she was gonna eat. And Barbara said, girl, you literally don't even have a plate. You can't eat because you don't have a plate. You don't have a place to sit. Because she had that swoop real quick. And she thought she was finna like tear Barbus up. She was like, I'm not afraid of you. No. My girl thought she was gonna eat. My girl said, give me some tartar sauce because I am about to eat this up. And she turned around, she said, there's nothing for you here. With that fake accent. With that fake accent. She said, there's nothing for you here. You can go home because there's nothing for you here, darling. And he was like, okay, girl, whatever. Anyway, and he did his little hand swipe. Baby, I love that lady because her in that greasy swoop, she thought she was about to eat. That woman in her greasy swoop thought that she was about to eat him up. And he said, girl, anyway, you know that woman was in distress. Anytime she put her bare foot on fire, that woman used her
Acting like it was gonna take it out.
like it was gonna actually do something. That lady was in distress. She was scared. And then she started. I was like, oh no! When he did his little hand thing, and she started to kind of shimmy a little bit, and she was like, ain't nothing for him here. So what you shimmying for, babe? What's going on? Why you
And
juking?
if you knew him, why would you try to step out the fire if you know it's not gonna work?
You know it ain't gonna work, babe. My girl thought she was gonna eat. She thought she was prepared, and she wasn't. Prue knocked one time and said, let me go ahead and open this door real quick because something is off.
In the morning, please.
That woman was on fire. She said, y'all, I love this woman. I love this woman so much. I love that scene.
R.I.P. She will be missed.
I love that woman.